Hey everybody, it's Thursday, which means it's another episode of Naturally Unbothered. I am Shari.
I'm Ebony.
I'm Tasha.
And who are you?
I'm Corey.
Hey Corey.
Hey. Corey. I'm happy to be here. I'm excited.
All right. We are loving your background. I feel a little Atlanta housewife-ish back there behind you.
Exactly.
All right.
How are you doing, girl? You good?
All right, so let's go ahead and get into these cast updates. Let me get into a little bit of y'all business already starting out. So I need to know, when is your favorite time of the day to engage in sex?
Oh.
You go first, Corey. You're our guest.
Oh, okay. I get to go first. I like the nighttime. You know the nighttime.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of the day, nighttime.
Okay.
I don't know why. I guess the freaks come out at night, maybe.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that when your freak come out at night?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. Maybe, like you don't know.
Well, I was thinking because there's different levels to my freakiness. So I think the level 4, which is the highest, comes out at night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is that after you done had a little something to drink in your system?
It's just natural.
Okay.
But the drinking does intensify.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Ladies?
I'm gonna have to go off of memory. It's been a while, but there's nothing like rolling over to a good hard dick in the morning before that morning piss. You know, that morning, would it be?
Yes.
And if it's up, I'm gonna put it away. Trust me.
That is my favorite time as well. The morning wood a time of day. It is.
I was going to say the morning is also my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
The morning.
Favorite day de la route.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't get me wrong, I can get through there, on a lunch break or two, a little, back in my varsity days, I used to take a quick little lunch break.
It is something special about it.
Time is a good time.
I might have showed out a little bit at the varsity.
Baby.
It sounds like I needed to be employed at the varsity because all the stories y'all have, it sounds like it was the place to be.
Varsity was
crazy.
Varsity was a good time.
I'm just saying, y'all be having so many damn stories about the damn varsity. I'd be like, damn, maybe I should have worked there.
And the times I'm talking about was before Ebony's time at the varsity. It was at Bricktown varsity. It wasn't even at that side. So yeah. Mm-hmm. Ebony know about that Walnut Bridge.
Luda!
That's how I earned my nickname, Luda.
Oh, goodness.
But that's a story for another time.
I'm just saying, story times is always a good time. Shit, what you talking about? Hey, y'all be telling the best stories, so I can't wait to hear that one.
Oh, Nathan Miller.
Oh,
really?
Really?
I mean, you know how many Nathan Miller there is?
Really? What happened to initials?
I mean, NM.
It's too late, bitch.
It's too late now.
It's just too late.
You don't get the full effect unless you're saying it all. You got to say all of that.
Well, with that, you can look up my motherfucking arrest record, because,
Well, nobody even mentioned that shit.
Damn.
Volunteering.
And although we were working at the varsity, that was not a varsity event.
I'm saying you getting arrested and shit? That dick so good you went to jail for it?
That was my last time at the Walnut Bridge.
Oh, hell no. Throw
I would
throw
love
it
to hear
away.
about this arrest
Oh, you
moment.
will.
But
After party.
okay.
After the
Okay.
party, the after party.
Yes, yes. So let's get into this shame-worthy topic today. I have a doozy for you guys today, honey. Today, we are shaming. His name is Fidel Lopez. He decided that he wanted to rape his fiance's dog. He did it with such aggression that the sexual assault on the puppy had to be put to sleep. Lopez is said to have raped the Lhasa Apso, y'all know how small them dogs are, whose name was Estella, because he was frustrated that his fiance had not come home yet. The 52-year-old animal rapist was sentenced only to 60 days behind bars. And after he was released from jail, Lopez was then, since he was illegal, was then scooped up by ISIS and kicked out the country. We not gonna play guess what race he is, because you heard his name and he got kicked out the country, so y'all already fucking know.
I was already about to say, now that's one of them motherfuckers Trump was talking about.
All right, so
Right.
I'm
I
gonna
ain't
spare
saying all
y'all,
of them,
but here he go. Here he go.
Oh, he looked like a dog
I got a
raper.
question. Can we back?
Let's
How
go.
much time he got for raping that dog?
60 days.
60 days.
60 motherfucking days. Mike Vick got how much time and still doing time?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
And this dog is dead because he raped it and
He-
raped it so bad it's dead. And they had to put the dog down.
He raped little Estella so bad.
A dog pedophile, if you will. A baby dog.
Yes, a
Not
puppy.
even a cool motherfucking size German Shepherd. A baby dog.
Yeah, she was a puppy.
Wow, that is so disturbing. Like,
Oh,
that is
no.
some disturbing shit. I don't have the words.
That's worse than draining goddamn Billy Goat.
Like, dude, like, no, this is something you wanted to do. Don't blame this on your girl not coming home.
No.
Right.
You was
You
glad
had this in you.
So you
Right.
could have your pants at Stella.
Oh, wow.
I mean, was you really so horny that you was like, fuck it, bitch, if you don't fucking come home today, I'm gonna fuck your little dog?
Oh, Stella.
If you so horny, your
Oh, Stella.
imagination can take you anywhere.
I need a drink on this one.
I think
Yeah,
I
we need to take a drink for Stella.
Stella. Oh, Jesus, her little booty hole, whatever thing hole.
Stella!
So we
I can tell her to bring me a bottle.
we are definitely shaming Mr. Fidel Lopez because you are a nasty motherfucker.
Yeah,
You nasty.
He needed to be deported. Like, when he got deported, when they sent his ass over there, he should have had to serve some more time. Like,
Oh, yeah.
exactly.
I mean,
He
so,
died.
That's murder.
Yeah.
That's dog murder. He should have been locked up forever.
just, I
And the
mean,
way
the trauma of it all.
I can't believe they only gave him 60 days. The way they love these dogs.
They gave him
And
60
how in the
days.
world, like that, the dog was that traumatized. Like, she had to be put to sleep.
He probably tore that dog.
He probably bust her whole shit out.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, all of the...
They dinglings ain't even big like that.
Well,
so.
that's not what I heard about Hispanic men.
You don't know.
I've heard really good things about Hispanic penises. I've never had one, but I've heard good
Hispanic thing
things.
that I had was not.
JD was all right. And so was Alvarez. Alvarez was all right too. Well, he didn't have any penis, but
Gustavo was terrible.
He worked.
I've had a Dominican, but it's not Hispanic. I mean, not Mexican, but you know, it is Hispanic.
Same difference.
And it was...
I mean, Dominican, that's he. That is black. Mexican is Mexican. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm
I
just
told
saying,
you,
I don't
Juan
know.
Alvarez was terrible. Alvarado or whatever.
You just don't give a fuck about people's names today. You just putting everybody's name out in these streets today.
I am.
Dropping names.
She don't even care. Normally it'd be
Let
initials.
us drop some of her shit. She gonna run and tuck her tail. Drops coming soon, audience. Don't worry. Drops coming later in the show. Ebony drops. Boo.
I mean, I'll drop them.
Okay. You gonna tell us who JB is yet? You ready?
Johnson Ricardo.
A whole lie. The bitch couldn't even. She started the first name out with a last name. Talking about Johnson.
Hey, I know somebody's first name is Johnson.
I do too, and Jackson as well.
Okay. I told you Johnson Ricardo. That's his name.
Ricardo? Really? That's a drink. You turned Bacardi because you probably drinking Bacardi into Bacardo.
I am not. I'm drinking rosé. Vodka rosé. This is what I'm drinking. Yeah, so good. It's a Becca vodka.
Corey, you see what you done walked into?
I see. I'm excited.
Corey's been here before.
Yeah.
You know what it is.
You know, this is like a mini reunion.
It is.
For Tasha and Ebony. Like, we haven't seen each other in a long time, though.
Very long time.
Like, long time. Like, the last time, I really don't even remember the last time I saw you, Ebony, but I think the last time I saw Tasha was, I came to Oklahoma. Tasha was working at Penn Square.
Sephora? Was that Sephora?
Sephora. Mm-hmm. And that was the last time I saw you. Now,
your memory better than mine because it was when I came and stayed with you. We went out.
No.
Me and Ebony was just talking about that last night.
The last time I saw you was when I lived in Houston. And you were there for something. I don't know what you were there for, but I lived in Houston.
And we went out to eat.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Like when I didn't have any money, I called Corey and I was like, order me a pizza and have it sent to the house.
Hell yeah. And guess what? I ordered that damn pizza.
Hey, that's a dope ass friend for you right there. Feed you when you hungry. That's a real ass friend.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Corey, I have a question.
Okay.
Do you remember that guy that I danced with all night at the club and then I introduced y'all at the end of the night?
Yes.
Do you still talk to him? Are y'all still friends?
I see him every now and again, but no, we don't talk. Okay. I just see him.
I didn't really talk like that because I knew, it didn't really do anything back then. But I was wondering if you still kept in touch or still saw him or anything.
No, but I do see him every blue moon.
Oh, okay.
Actually, he is the ex of a guy that I used to really like.
Oh.
Yeah, so, but I do see him every now and then.
Okay, well, let's get into this game really quickly.
Okay.
We're going to play What Happens Next. So I'm going to read you a scenario and do a ... and you're going to finish it out. Now, most of these things are related to some type of fetish or some type of kink. So after you give your scenario, there is not really a wrong answer to it. It's just kind of allowing you to just have fun with the scenario, okay? All right. So pick a number between 1 and 6, Corey.
8. Oh, you said 1 and 6. 4.
What the fuck?
I was like, how many shots did you have before?
I think I was used to. I just thought she was gonna say 1 through 10. Yeah. So okay.
Oh my.
That means you always go with 8, y'all.
I do.
Just like Ebony and that
4.
motherfucking 13. Yeah, she won't pick that shit no more. I tell you that. All right. So I want this is your scenario. I'm gonna need you to give me the ... the ending of it. It says, I want to spice up things with my man, and I decide to use Benoit balls. But ... what happens next?
Okay, so I already have so many questions. What are Benoit balls?
Benoit balls are the little balls that you insert so you can tighten your muscles and stuff like that. Mm-hmm.
So, okay, now that I know what it is. Okay, read it to me again.
All right. So which is you, Corey, wanted to spice up things with his man and decided to use Benoit balls, but ... What happens next?
Oh my God. Y'all gonna take me this fast, this early? Okay.
Imagination.
Okay. Oh, did y'all hear that? Okay, so, but ... Why I gotta go first?
Because you're the guest.
The guest.
Okay.
What happened to your Benoit balls?
You're thinking too hard. Where the balls go?
Right. Just use them and what?
Okay. I swallowed them.
Okay. All right.
Was that before?
Wait a minute. Is that before you took them out your ass? Before you inserted them in your ass? Did you not know where to put them? Like, wait a minute.
The confusion.
Right.
Because I think you just said you swallowed the Benoit balls.
I swallowed the bead.
Okay, so you put the Benoit balls in his ass and swallowed them?
I thought this was one question.
Okay, it is. Let me read you the actual story that happened to it. Basically the Benoit balls got stuck. I know it's fairly common, but I was freaking out. I Googled everything and tried everything until my boyfriend finally helped me get them out. I was so embarrassed. Then a couple of weeks later, we tried it again and it happened again. I think I have finally learned my lesson. There should be a string on Benoit balls or to not using them at all.
They done got stuck.
All right. So, let's go with Tasha.
Obviously, that didn't get stuck in Corey's throat.
Clearly not.
I can pull it out.
I love it. Tasha, 1 through 6, excluding number 4. 2. Tasha, your husband and you got a couple of bags from a local sex shop, and it came with a vibrating egg. Oh, wait a minute. Time out. Before I go on, your Corey's kink or fetish was anal play. So that was the one that went with his. I'm sorry I didn't give that out. But let me get back to Tasha's. Okay. So Tasha, your husband and you get one of those little grab bag, those little couple bags that they have at the sex shops. And it came with a vibrating egg that your husband was able to control remotely. And you used it a couple of times. But the whole thing was pretty cheap. When you guys were messing around, all of a sudden, you felt a little sting, a little shock. Then what?
So you just gonna make me get my pussy shot since I didn't want to shock you with the toy shocker. Okay. Oh my God.
I'm gonna call you Sparky.
I probably passed out, went into convulsions. I got shocked, and he probably had to figure out how to get that shit out of me and resuscitate.
You had to be resuscitated? All right. So then all of a sudden, the story, it started to, the wiring.
I don't grow hair no more because it burnt me. I'm hairless now.
Okay, you hairless. So apparently, because it was so cheaply made, the wires were frayed and exposed, and your vagina juices came in contact with the wires and literally shocked yourself internally. And the lady did pass out. So you did pass out and she passed out. So your stories were similar.
Sparky.
So we just had this fetish. Was it last week? A couple weeks ago?
Might have been last week.
Last week, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it's like electro, when you just like to get the electrophilia, when you like to get a little shock. On
Electrophilia.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right, Ebony. All right, Ebony. Let's go. 1 through 6.
Oh.
No 2, no 4.
1. I'm feeling 1. 1.
All right. So, Ebony.
Sorry.
You and your wife, because sorry, it says wife.
Okay.
It's your wife's time of the month.
Mm-hmm.
And she's away during this time. Wait, it's your wife's time of the month. She is away during this time, but you get excited because
she's away at this time. The bitch gets on my nerves. I'm glad she's gone. Fuck. Let her take these little 3 to 5 days or however long she's bleeding. Go on and get yourself together.
all right, so she stays away from you during this time because you have the fetish of menophilia, which is you love when your woman is on her menstrual cycle. So your ... is you get sad because you're not with her to enjoy her while she's on her menstrual cycle.
That is true shit. That is a very true thing.
Because
you had somebody that was into that?
Ebony, let me tell y'all a story. I'm gonna tell it because goddamn it, and we're gonna drop names. I'm gonna tell Ebony took advice. Oh, you remember she talked about SJ because she wants to toss SJ's salad, right?
Mm-hmm.
So SJ gave her the advice when she was on her cycle because she had a date. SJ told her, take a bath. It's gonna stop. Now this is a man telling a woman.
What?
I took his advice.
Why? You don't have a vagina.
Sometimes, I mean, maybe he knows from.
I've heard that before.
Some woman he was screwing probably told him that.
That shit might stop while you in the bathtub, but when you get out, bitch, you gonna start leaking.
It slows it down for a moment. But Ebony took this advice and went on with her encounter, and she got some head that night.
Oh!
And when it was all said and done, he was gone. He left, cleaned up, went to the bathroom, cleaned himself up, and left. When Ebony got here to clean herself up after he had left a wet wipe with
the massacre on it.
On the counter so she could see. Let him know. But when I tell you,
I feel like I've heard this.
Ebony stayed with me for a little while after that. This motherfucker used to show up at my house all the time. 3 o'clock in the morning, honking his horn, beating on the door, all kind of shit, just randomly. And it was always when she was on her cycle that he would just show up at my house.
Connected with me. He had connected.
You had put that voodoo on them.
You know that's that Creole shit.
I ain't gonna never do that to nobody ever.
That's that Creole shit.
Yeah. I feel like I've heard that before.
You probably have, Corey, because it was back then. So you probably
back
have.
in the day.
Yeah, it was back then.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
All right,
Wait
Ebony.
a minute, Ebony. What's
UJ. UJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Ebony, Tasha needs some music.
Okay. Yes, honey. Yes. For the one time and the one time. Okay, you need some music for Tasha. Okay. Scat. Put it. Bop. Down. Put it, bop. Boop. to facts.
All right.
Ebony, come on.
Okay, come through with the music today, Ebony.
All right, today's fuck or fact. Sex should never be painful. Fuck or fact?
Fuck.
I knew you was gonna say that. You think
What are we classifying as painful? Some pain is good.
That's why I said fuck, Corey. Fuck or fact?
Hurt me, baby. Slap me, punch me, choke me, grab me, bite me. Honey.
I can't.
No, I get what you're saying, Corey. Like, there is like a good pain in the entrance of breaking open the womb.
Right.
Pain. And, you know, based on the poll, based on what you're working with, there may be pain.
Right.
Right.
Your chest.
But there's a different.
About.
Yeah, you're talking about like, ouch.
Yeah, so here's the thing, because Bueller says. Some women are often, women have it in their mind that sex is, painful sex is normal, and it is not. And they pretty much just have it wrapped around their mind that that's just the way sex is. So to that extent, no, sex should not be painful. If you fuck me and I can't walk for the next few days because something inside is hurting, that's not normal. That means your dick was too big and you didn't move the furniture around. You didn't rearrange the furniture.
That let me know I have some, when you furniture move in the vagina, I was like, oh, he done did it to me now. Shit, I can't walk right.
Don't let them have no curve in that thing when it's wrapping on your intestines and everything else in that movie.
So it ain't right unless you cripple for a couple of days, right?
That part.
Different strokes for different folks. Because I don't want to be in pain after sex. Sex is supposed to be sensual. It's supposed to feel good.
I don't want to necessarily feel pain after sex. But if I stood up and I felt a little discomfort after, I'd be like, yeah, he did that.
I want to know that I just got piped down, but that's not pain. That's a reminder of how wonderful things just went.
I mean, because I remember I got fucked one time and I felt that shit for a week afterwards.
Ooh.
Because Whitney said, sometimes it hurts so bad.
Yes.
Yeah, she did. Yes, she did.
She did.
So
That's
I'm
right.
not saying. That's what Whitney said.
Bueller says that it should not hurt. And the first time that you have a sexual intercourse, obviously, it should hurt because you're a virgin.
Right.
So you should have some pain there. But Bueller also says that if the pain there should not be pain for either partner, the male or the female, or the male or the male, or the woman or the woman. It should not be painful unless, you know, it's a fetish and you into pain. You know.
I don't think Bueller know what he's talking about.
If you have pain after sex, you should probably go see the doctor.
Consult a doctor.
Corey, you said you don't think that there should be, Bueller knows what he's talking about?
No. Mm-mm.
Okay, tell us why.
Because, like, I feel like you should know, like, that I just had sex. You know, even the day after, there should be some kind of reminder, you know, of soreness, or, you know, you bend over to tie your shoe and it's like, ooh, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yes,
there should be some reminder.
Why does that reminder have to be pain, though? I happen to know for a fact that every time we record this podcast and we say an initial or two, that Ebony is reminded that a motherfucker, and she feel it all over again. And if she ain't feeling it because it was painful.
But that's why sometimes pain is good. That's a good reminder of it.
Pain, what's to say? Pain is pleasure.
It is. And then your pain sensors are lowered when you're having sex. So your threshold for pain is lowered.
Yeah. I guess there needs to be a define of what pain is going to be different for everybody.
For everybody, this is true.
Mm-hmm.
You know, what you take, I may not can take.
You didn't even have to say them initials, and I got bothered.
I'm gonna say what I can't take, you can take, nigga. Because I mean,
Right.
Well, let's jump into this topic real quick. Thank you for that fuck the fact, Tasha.
That was a wonderful
yeah,
fact.
thank you.
we have to agree to disagree on this one.
We're going to agree to disagree on your fuck the fact for the week, but it's okay. It was still a good fuck a fact. So our topic today is, I was going through Google. I was looking for some topics for us, and I kept seeing this thing about women and how all women have a backup for whomever they're with. If they're in a relationship, they already got the next man in the waiting line. So it says 50% of women in relationships have a backup partner in mind already from the start. And I don't think that this is just women. I feel like it's people in general.
I need to say something.
Yes.
I agree. But I think women more.
Yes, ma'am.
I just need to say one thing.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Tasha looked like she about to say, rolling down the street in my 6'4".
She giving a little NWA vibe right now. Little Easy E.
You are giving an easy team, though, for real.
Hey, y'all know I will rip this motherfucker off in a minute. I promise you.
Okay, leave Tasha alone. Let's get back on this topic.
Y'all rather have easy eating. What's under this motherfucker?
That's okay. We gonna take you easy. We want easy. Hey,
y'all remember when y'all used to get your hair washed as a kid and you had them plaits until the air dried for press day?
Yeah.
Silly.
That's what's happening.
That's Celia up a Celia.
Yes.
So
Okay,
Corey,
okay.
you were saying that you think it's more so women than men.
Yes.
Okay, and why?
I just think I just feel like women kind of thinks 2 steps ahead, and not to say that she's like active with the guy, but it's somebody she got in mind in case you fuck up. Like, you know what, Daryl at the job, he was kind of, checking me out, and we had a moment, and if this motherfucker fuck up, I'm gonna call Daryl. So I think it is a lot of people, but I think women more so.
I agree with you.
Maybe.
I agree with you.
Yeah.
I think it depends on, it's an individual thing. For me, it's a no. I mean,
Tasha act like she a ragamuffin out in these streets, and ain't nobody interested in that motherfucking pussy over there.
I need you, and you to let me finish my statement. I'm sorry, not you, then.
I thought a pussy hole said something.
And what the pussy hole said is one motherfucker talk at a time. How about that? How about them apples? That's what the pussy hole said.
All right, come on, pussy hole. Tell us what it is.
But anyway, no, I'm not trying to come off like I'm all this and that. Like, Amy, God rest her soul, will tell you in a heartbeat, you always got to keep a spare. And those are words that Ebony's sister lives by.
Mm-hmm.
However,
April.
I just say we don't use names on this podcast.
I know he does. She had several sisters, so it could have been me, April. It could have been any of us.
But now I'll say this: like, if I'm in a relationship, the last thing I'm thinking about or even doing is entertaining another man. Period. Now, if I'm just seeing someone, not in a relationship, but entertaining a relationship, then there might be, I might like somebody else that might be in the back of my mind, but for me, it takes too much energy to entertain too many people at once. My phone is dry. It stays on silent because I'd rather not hear it ring. I don't want to I barely want to entertain the motherfucker that I'm trying to entertain now. Because I'm set in my ways at this point, and I don't want to be responsible. I don't want to have a conversation about your emotions and how you feel right now because I'm working on me. I'm working on some shit myself that I'm trying to get right. So I can't be concerned with that over there. And to try to do that with 2 and 3 motherfuckers, yeah, I'm good.
Okay. All right.
Not to say that it's active, but you probably got somebody in mind.
And that's why I say I might like somebody, and they don't even know I like somebody now. They don't know I like them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
What's the initials?
In that aspect, I would agree. But to be entertaining, what'd you say, bitch?
The initials.
I don't even know. He got a company. I know he's a client.
Okay. All right. All right.
He's too new, so it's nothing I would act on.
What about you, Ebony?
Corey, I've changed. I'm just gonna put that out there because you don't know me now. Okay, just move. And I do not have a backup for another. I don't have a backup, and really, like Corey knew me when my crazy time, so I would sit on people's porch back in the day all night.
Man,
but I don't have a backup, and so I feel like if I needed to have a backup, then I wasn't all the way in this. For me personally, the type of woman, the type of person I am, if I need a backup, I'm not all the way in. So I had to come in, I had to leap all the way in with no options, with nothing. And that's the way for the sanctity of my marriage, I needed to go all in or nothing.
Right. I understand that. Me personally, because I'm single, of course I got the backup plan for the backup plan for the backup plan for his plan, her plan, all the plans. I got backups for backups. But when I was in a relationship, when I was married, there was not a backup person, but I did know that if some shit pop off, all I needed to do was wave the flag and the cavalry was coming. I mean, and that's just, I agree with this article that I read because I know that I didn't have to be actively looking for nobody or anything, but I know all I had to do is just holler.
Well, yeah, you always know that you got those people that are waiting in the wings for you to say you ready for something or, available or whatever the case. You got those waiters, but are you actively keeping somebody in the back of your mind in case this don't work out?
I never did while I was married, but I know that them motherfuckers was there waiting. And soon as I was divorced, they was like, we was waiting for that nigga to fuck up. We was waiting on him.
I thought I put my thing on.
But anyway.
My bad. That ain't for you.
Oh.
All right, but let's just. So that was our topic. So let's go ahead and get into this. Say my name. I know y'all, that our listeners, y'all like, why the fuck are y'all rushing this show so fast? It's because we got an after show chat after this shit, so we got to get these shits in and out. So the after party is real. On Facebook. So we're doing a Facebook chat. So Ebony, let's get some.
That
say
means
my
y'all
name.
need to be
Say
asking
my
for
name.
our friendships on Facebook. Okay. All right. Okay. Freaky girl. What up, Ebony? I've hooked up with this chick with a banging body for a few times. She turned out to be a stone cold freak, and she's a squirter. I like it. The last time we went out, I noticed she had drank a lot of water. So when it was time to fuck, she squirted like 3 times. Now she told me she shitted as well. It was dark, so I couldn't see any shit, and I didn't smell anything. So I took her word for it and headed to the bathroom. Hold on, I think I'm off. Hold on. My contacts is one-sided. Okay, so she squirted a few times. Now, the last time she squirted, she jumped up immediately and took off towards the bathroom. I asked her what was going on. She told me she had shitted as well. It was dark, so I took her word for it. And I couldn't see shit. I couldn't smell anything, so I took her word for it. I also headed to the bathroom. We showered, and when we were done, she just balled up the blankets, threw it in the washer, and acted like nothing happened. My question is, is something wrong with me for wanting to fuck her again? Your boy, Cleveland. I guess that's how you pronounce the name.
Cleveland, ain't nothing wrong.
And you said ain't nothing wrong, Corey?
Get the shit out of her.
No, like, let's be real. Like, sometimes shit happens, literally.
Hey, don't ever think that what y'all be trying to do? Fuck the shit out of people.
Hell yeah. So,
if you threaten me and tell me you're gonna do it, I need you to be a man up to your what you said you're gonna do.
Right. And you just clean up the shit and try again. Like, no, ain't nothing wrong with you. Shit.
Corey know about this purple butter and how that whole thing works. So he
Yeah.
So
So Corey, that's happened to you before?
That's never happened to me before, but I feel like I don't know, it's kind of normal. Was they doing anal?
She squirted, and I guess maybe when she was pushing, she pushed so hard that it
pushed her hard.
Yeah, that it shit.
First of all, she wasn't squirting; she was pissing.
I feel like that because when I squirt, whenever I've squirted, I've not felt any pressure. Like, no,
it's not pressure. It's not pushing. She
was
pissing.
Yeah, I feel like she was pissing. I do, Tasha. I agree with you. I feel like she was pissing. I feel like she was pushing that shit out because whenever I have squirted, I've never had a pushing sensation when I squirted.
It's automatic.
It just comes out. Like, it's like as soon as I orgasm, it's just like, boom.
Your muscles start contracting.
Right.
Shit out.
Right.
Pissing on him.
Yeah, so I think she pissed on you 3 times. And then the last time she shit it. She sharted.
Sharted.
Not you farted, but you sharted.
But I think it would be more concerned if she just continued. I think the fact that she got up and stopped it, like, lets you know, okay, like, at least she's cleanly, you know what I'm saying? She could have just
First of all, she balled that motherfucking blanket up and just threw it in the wash. She done did this shit before. She done shitted on a many of people.
She been lying to niggas, telling niggas that she's the squirter and drinking all that water and pissing on them.
Exactly.
Okay, now I know y'all all know what the fuck this means.
We got some fake ass squirters out there. Fake ass squirters.
Fake ass squirting ass. Bitch.
Now, this motherfucker said, what up, Ebony? Not what up, Ebony and them. I give y'all the opportunity to say something because I try to be fair.
Get to what you have to say. Don't be trying to check nothing. Check yourself.
Okay, so, look, Cleavon or Clevin or how the fuck you say your name. If you want to be with Shitty Shamika again, fucking be with Shitty Samantha. That's all on you. If you don't mind your bed still smelling like shit the next day or being pissed on, because that's what she did. She pissed. And, sometimes you go to the bathroom, you think you got to piss, but you got to shit and piss. That's what that was. The bitch shitted on you and in the bed, and you didn't know she didn't smell nothing. Sometimes you can't smell. You need to check to see if maybe you have COVID. Because if your sense of smell was known, how could you not smell it? I need to know if you smell. You said you didn't smell it. That's a problem. Please consult Tasha.
Go see the doctor.
That part. So, Cleavon, you can be with Shitty Shamu if you want to, and just live your life. I wish you all the best, but just know every time you fuck with her, it's gonna be a shitty mess.
A shitty and a pissy mess, because this bitch is pissing on you. She's not squirting.
My advice would be to always fuck her at her house or at a hotel. Don't bring that shitty hoe home. Don't bring her home.
The only reason he want to do it again is because he feel like, I can make this bitch work. She pissing on him.
And maybe he want to be able to tell his friends, I fucked the shit out there.
First of all, the fact that she's drinking water, she's fucking getting her fucking bladder full as she can fucking get.
He asked the bitch, why are you drinking so much?
Maybe he liked that girl. He may like her.
Fuck that girl. He don't like her for real.
How
He
you
like what
know?
that pussy do. He like what that pussy and that booty do. He like what that pussy and that booty do.
All right, so Ebony, take us to the house, honey. Take us to the house. First of all, before you take us to the house, Corey, thank you for doing the show. Would you like to tell our listeners how to follow you, how to find you, or not?
Yeah, you can actually find me on Instagram at cbradshaw214, and that's it.
All right. Well, thank you for doing the show, C. Bradshaw.
It was so much fun.
214.
Yes, it was so
Yes.
fun.
You got to come on when we can do a whole full out show when we not
Right, Corey, are you single,
pressed
Corey?
for time.
Yes, I am single and ready to mingle.
Okay.
Hey.
Follow us on Naturally Unbothered on IG, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. You can email us at naturallyunbothered2@gmail.com. That's naturallyunbothered, 2@gmail.com. You can leave us a message. If you want to know how single Corey is, call us at 912-434-1414. That is 912-434-1414. And then you'll be able to see what that booty did. Call him, 912-434-1414. You can listen to us on iHeartRadio, Audible, Amazon, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Spotify, Anchor, Google Podcasts, Breaker Radio, Public, Overcast, or wherever you listen to your favorite podcast. Make sure that you subscribe, you rate, you leave a review, and you select the notification button so that every time a new episode drops, you get it first. Are you looking for a Naturally Unbothered merch? Are you looking for Naturally Unbothered merch? Shot glasses, coffee mugs, t-shirts. We got it all. So please, if you are looking for merch, www.naturallyunbothered.com. That's www.naturallyunbothered.com. Click the merch link, and we'll get it right out to you. I need you, please, to listen to me. If you've never heard a word that I've said throughout this whole podcast for these past 96 episodes, I need you to tell a friend, to tell their whole ass friends, to tell their whole ass friends, so that they can tell their whole ass friends to tune in to Naturally Unbothered.
Excellent. Until next time, everybody, this has been another great and glorious, wonderful, sex-filled, and exposed-ass episode of Naturally Unbothered. Corey,
Cheers.
thank you.
Thank
So
you for
Cleavon got a
having
shitty
me.
dick. Cleavon got a shitty dick. Shitty dick.
Cleavon with your shitty dick.
With your shitty dick ass.
That was a shit show.
The shit show. The show was shitty.
Doo-doo.